not on the video.
She doesn't want to be on the video. Move over a little. Why are you so close?
Are you gonna? You're gonna
Okay, there you go.
participate though. Oh.
You never want to talk. Now you want to.
It's fine. If I have something to say, I'll yell.
Okay, I'll get you a mic next time.
Have you ever been on air?
Seriously, Owen?
She said a word or two.
A word.
Hey, give me my hat. Give me my hat over there. Don't throw it. You're gonna spill my iced tea. Where's the heater going again?
It looks like beer.
Oh my goodness.
Because beer always has bubbles going
Yeah,
up.
my
I don't know
iced tea
Yeah,
has
so do
bubbles.
iced tea.
Yeah,
It's a.
Everyone knows
it's a
that.
special drink.
It's a like sparkling
Put that by you.
iced tea. I think
Okay.
you should wear the hat.
I'll wear the hat. So I got this. My dad got me this hat. We call it the Elmer Fudd hat, and I got it because Owen wears his hat all the time.
But you won't wear yours to sleep. You won't give yours love.
Yeah, this is bright orange. This is like those old style hats. So
Put it
I don't
on.
know. Well, I can't put it on over my.
Oh, yes, you
Yes, you
can.
can.
Owen's got the hat on with the headset over it.
He has the headset.
I do like that. It looks like
No,
like a
it looks
Russian.
like a taco or something.
It's like a taco.
A taco.
I guess we were talking about this on the other day. Olivia and I were surprised it was Groundhog Day that we.
I thought that already happened.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, yeah, that already happened."
What was it? It's February 2nd every year?
It's the same day every year.
It's not like-
Groundhog Day is February 2nd every year.
Okay, but it's not like an important holiday.
Well, no,
that
but
we
it's still a thing.
remember.
Like I know that.
Well, you know everything. So
When did Groundhog
Doesn't
Day
count.
start as far as like having a
I
rodent?
know, like, let's have this annoying little pest decide how much more of winter we have.
Is that like a giant rat? What is that thing? It looks like
Pretty
a beaver
much.
without
Yeah,
the teeth.
I sent you a video.
Is it a rat?
I don't know. Did you see it?
I didn't see it. I don't.
Look.
Yeah, you texted me? Oh, yeah, look at that. It looks like a giant rat. That thing's fat. Oh,
Hey, I
my
wanna see
God. You see that thing? That thing is like, it can bear, it's like a gelatinous.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if we'll see, maybe we can get a picture up in the video. Yeah, you can kind of see. It's a giant rat. Huh. Here we go.
Isn't that a beaver?
That's
It
a
looks like a
groundhog.
beaver, but that thing,
Well,
yeah, that thing couldn't.
Okay, I searched groundhog. It came up with that. So that. I mean,
Yeah.
That's a beaver.
I wonder when we started
no,
this.
it's
This was
not.
a publicity
The beavers have the big
stunt.
tail.
Anyway, so I guess it's 6
Too
weeks to
fat.
spring or 6 weeks of winter or something like that.
It's
So,
tomorrow.
we'll see.
We'll find out.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hunt those rodents.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. We've been doing a lot of, like Owen and I have been going out trying to hunt and trying to get things. We're on dove and rabbits.
Yeah.
And what have we gotten so far?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Zero.
Zero, absolutely zero. And I don't know. I think it's good for him to get out there and do that. And I don't know. It's been good going out there. Now I have my hat so he won't shoot me
Yeah, and you won't shoot anything else.
by accident.
It's like
Yeah,
a
they
big,
can't see
I am
this.
here, I
You
am
need a
trying to
matching-
eat you sign.
Did I ever tell you the story that I almost accidentally, this is why gun safety is so important, that I almost shot Grandpa?
I know
What?
this story.
Did you hear this?
Yeah.
You never
What?
heard this?
Yeah.
Did you hear this, Isabel? This was years ago, like when I was probably Owen's age, and we went out. This is why guns. Let me preface this again. This is why gun safety is so important in teaching. And, well, not that he didn't teach me, but it was just a
It's
screw
like a
up.
fluke accident.
So we went out. We actually went duck hunting in the Meadowlands, which is in New Jersey. Like it's swamp area, and it surrounds like where Giant Stadium is, right? And he had a guy who had a boat that had the covers come down, like almost like a duck blind type thing, where you'd go in it, and it was freezing cold. And anyway, I think I borrowed his, might have been a 20 gauge or a 410 double barrel shotgun. I can't remember. It was, like I said, it was 10 years old, so it was a long time ago. And we're walking, and I had the 2 shells put in, and so Grandpa's on my, let's say, left here, like this, and I pop it, lock it in place.
Yeah.
The what do you call that?
I don't know. Yeah.
Put it in place. And as soon as I did that, it went off, and I had it pointed to the side, and it went through his pant leg like a bird shot. This is a true story. He'll tell you. Maybe he gave me this hat, by the way. Probably probably reminding him of a
So there
nightmare
was
story.
like a hole through his
So yeah, and
pants.
then so we're waiting for the blood to start coming out, right? And I'm just like, I mean, I'm Owen's age, so I mean, if you shot me, what would you feel like? Pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
And so he gets this kind of like, I guess he pulled down his pants or something, and it like that thermal, that white, we call it insulated underwear.
Yeah.
That white stuff, and it didn't go through that. The bird shot just went through his jeans were like folded over or something, and it just kind of went through that.
Lucky.
So that's why I never point a gun at someone. Assume it's always loaded. Assume it can always go off. And
Or even after you load it.
even after you
know,
load
and
it,
you're getting ready. Don't,
I mean, that's
yeah.
why I tell you
Well-
point it down in front of you, or and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure that last year there was some story about, it might have been from my school, of like some kid, not like anybody I know, but some family that like somebody shot like a sibling or something.
And
It
did they
happens.
live?
I don't
Yeah,
think
and
so.
there's a lot of those accidents that happen every time. But anyway, we were fortunate, and it was a big lesson for me, going
Yeah.
forward. So anyway, I don't know if that's a good story to start out. It turned out okay.
Yeah,
I got my
you
gun
just
taken away.
was lucky.
I mean, that was it. I don't know. I guess probably had my finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
I think I told Rob Wilson about this before,
Yeah.
and
Well, and if it was not your gun, you probably just weren't familiar with it, and they shouldn't have probably given it to you to use.
yeah, probably in hindsight. Oh, and you've had quite a bit of lecturing about this, and Olivia
Yeah, but
too,
if it was
Isabel.
like a gun he'd never used before, I don't know that you'd let him.
Was it your
No.
grandpa?
No.
No, my
Oh,
dad.
okay.
My dad. Your grandpa. My dad. Yeah, we'll get him on, and we'll talk about this at some point. Speaking of, so Owen's got his camo American hat. I've got my bright orange hat. Nobody else has camo. You have camo on? You had camo on earlier, but you went to Taekwondo.
Yeah.
Owen and I saw Camo Santa
Yeah, you told
in
me.
Camp Verde.
We always see, there's like a population of Santas in Camp Verde. Just like, oh, that guy's Santa. Just walking down the street.
Well, I think that this is actually Santa. This guy, he rides a bike though. I God, I hope he's not listening. It's cool. It's fine. And we're not ripping on you or anything. If you're a listener, we'd like you to maybe email. He drives down. He has the beard. Actually, mine's looking a little gray too, but he has a long beard. And we saw him driving by the other day off of 260 in Camp Verde. And behind him, what was behind him? He was
Two
dropping
reefs in the road.
Wreath.
We don't.
We've had a lesson on the difference between reef and wreath.
Oh, sorry. Let me try again. Reef.
Wreath.
And how do you
Reef?
spell wreath?
Reef.
R.
No.
P.
No.
The R has a silent P in front of it.
REATH.
WREATH.
Oh, there's a W?
Aren't you in the
We've
spelling
been
bee or
over
something,
this.
Owen?
So, in preparing just some basic notes for today's show, I spelled it. How did I spell it?
REATH.
Is that how you spell
Oh,
it?
you
There's
too?
a W.
What's REATH?
That isn't
Yes.
a word.
Yeah, that's nothing.
They kept
Are you
calling it
sure?
reef, and I said a reef is in the ocean.
Yeah, that's right. So-
REEF.
Coral reef.
Wreath, reef. Is there another one?
No.
That's it. Okay. Wow. Anyway, so he was dropping wreaths. He was dropping wreaths behind him.
I'm not sure it's him. It's just in the road.
I think it was Santa. It was Santa, Camp Verde Santa.
Okay, wait. So to be clear, like a wreath you would put on your door.
With the pine needles.
Like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you don't put a reef on your door like a coral
reef,
reef.
bro.
Duh, but I'm just making sure we're talking about the same kind of
This is the
reef.
problem with our
Like,
education system.
Well, you and I
Why
went
would
to
you
public.
be going down the road
Yeah.
dropping wreaths? That doesn't make sense to me.
That's
so
what
I'm
we said,
making
so-
sure that I know what we're talking about.
Okay, so what do we do?
Hop out of the truck.
Did you
pick
ask
him up.
him?
No, we did a
He's
quick
biking by.
we did a quick U-turn and parked. And Owen, I wasn't going out there to do it. I said, Owen, run out on the road and
You
get
didn't
the.
take one, did you?
You know, we grabbed them.
Yeah, we got both of them.
We grabbed the wreaths.
Wait,
Wait,
and you
more
kept
than one?
them?
You
Yeah,
you
we got
more
two
than
of
one?
them. We got two wreaths.
Where are
Yeah.
they?
In Camp Verde.
We said it was going to be our Camp Verde Christmas decorations.
Yeah, give it
Wait,
the
you
program.
actually took his, guys?
Wait,
He was like throwing full.
I don't know. I don't know if he's throwing them. They were
I'm
just
not sure if it was even him.
they
It
were
was
like
just
forming behind him or something. It was like a weird
Popping out of
thing.
the ground.
Yeah. So we picked them up, and they're in the Christmas pile for next year. One of the
Aren't they
Are
going
they
to dry
nice?
out by then?
no, they're fake.
Oh.
Oh
They're
my
fake.
gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
We just found a reef in the road.
Wreath. Wreath.
Sorry, reef.
So we're saving it for next year, and we'll use it. But the problem, somebody rudely ran over one of the cord, the plug-in
Yeah,
end.
the end.
Oh, there's like, it plugs in?
Yeah, it's got lights.
Oh.
Dude.
I don't know if the lights work, but we're gonna.
Wow, this is getting
I think we're gonna have to do some electrical work on it.
Oh my gosh.
Can't believe we just took
I
this
have a
guy's
feeling
wreaths.
it's like someone just got rid of their old wreath or something.
I think it just
Well,
blew
who
out of
does
someone's
that?
truck. It wasn't Santa. I don't think it was Santa.
No, I think it was Santa. I think it was Camp Verde Santa. If Camp Verde Santa's out there, we want to hear from you. If anyone wants to comment on anything anytime, we got an email, talkwithjeff@icloud.com. You can send that in. So we'll get that going. But I think when we got to take a quick break, when we come back, I want to talk about like dumpster diving. And
What are we planning a trip?
That's random.
no, because the wreaths remind me that some of us in this family have a problem with collecting stuff on the side of the street.
Some of us, meaning Jeff.
Well, who else does that? Owen does that. Isabel, you.
Oh,
she
Isabel,
kinda does that.
definitely.
Yeah, we gotta get Isabel Mike. Next time we'll do that. All right, quick break. All right, we're back, and we're doing. I guess I didn't even start off in the beginning. This was like our first episode of just doing. We've done this before on my show, of course, on the show from time to time. But I decided that what I wanted to do is at least once a week bring the family together to do a podcast separate from my normal show because I needed more work.
Yeah.
So it's
We
good to
need
add
another thing in our
need
lives.
another show. Need a couple more hours of
Laughter.
audio time, and but we wanted this to be more family oriented.
Okay,
and that's
so
the goal.
we picked Wednesday because Isabel comes over on Wednesdays every Wednesday, right?
Yeah, but
For
we are
dinner?
Thursday.
We're doing this every Wednesday now.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Well-
yeah, that's okay.
my point is that we arranged a family dinner day
Yeah,
once per week. That's pretty regular, where we have dinner together, and then we're not like having to arrange it for different times every week, or and then you get busy and you forget or whatever, and so we just kind of arrange one night per week. We're gonna have family.
we have a family dinner and do a
night.
podcast because that's what.
Now we're
American
adding
family.
podcast on
And
top.
So-
I think that the idea was born when we were in the hot tub because Dad was like, we have so many interesting conversations, not just then, but like anywhere that you were like, wow,
Yeah.
this just needs to be like videoed. We need mics.
Well, we're
were
not
all
in a
like,
hot
"You're
tub right
crazy,"
now, but that actually is a future idea. There's some concerns about electrocution.
Execution.
So we're going to have to work on some safety protocols so we don't drop the mic. I can picture Owen. I'm going to go underwater and talk.
Hey!
So I think we might do one in the hot. But no, the idea was we always have our family dinner on Wednesday, and then Olivia and I were in the hot tub. It's like, it'd be really
I
cool
wasn't
just
serious.
Oh, okay, never mind. We're ending this. No, because I think that something that's missing in our culture today is that family kind of gathering connection in a lot of ways with a lot of, so I hopefully.
Well, that's what I was saying is like we intentionally do it one time per week,
Yeah.
just because then it's a regular thing and we all enjoy it and it's worked out.
Yeah, it has worked out. So we don't have a name yet, but we'll debate that here before we get out of here. And this will be
A name for
episode
the
number
podcast?
1. Yeah, because everything else is the Jeff Oravits show, and that gets kind of that
You're
could
not
be
taking this.
a little egotistical of me.
Oh, I have a
That's why it comes
suggestion.
the Olivia show.
Have it the Olivia Oravits show.
How about the Owen and Hattie show?
The Owen and Hattie show. Anyway, back to the whole thing with Santa and the wreaths.
Sorry, I need proper English, okay?
I don't know if you guys know where that's from, but one of our favorite movies, which is not exactly a kid movie, to be honest with you, because of the swearing, because it's got Joe Pesci in
I
it.
mean, my cousin Vinny.
My cousin
Yeah.
Vinny, and he
says,
gets
"Youths."
up in front of the judge, and he's like, the two Utes. He's like New York
Yeah.
accent, and it just the two what? What is a Ute? And he's like, oh, sorry, youths. So anyway, that's where we got. But anyway, I think it's okay to dumpster dive.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
I think it's okay because especially in like Flagstaff, people, the cities had this bulk pickup thing where you can put your junk outside basically, and the city's supposed to come by and
Once a
pick it up.
month, yeah.
Now that's all kind of fallen to heck with all the snow and everything,
yeah.
but that's fine. But I drive around. You got to get that. And Isabel's got a phone call. I drive around and I actually will fill up the truck with stuff. You know, and
Since when?
It's
Fill
like
it
free
up.
When
stuff.
have you asked
Okay,
them
there's
this?
been a few times it's filled up with maybe railroad ties or
oh
like,
yeah, like if you
Oh yeah, or the time that
pallets.
you were like, kids, go take the truck and go get
oh
us
yeah,
some
firewood.
firewood.
Yeah,
we
firewood.
had to go around the neighborhood and put
People
logs
had
in the back of the
firewood out.
truck.
I gave you the truck, did you drive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we almost crashed. We
We're gonna
almost
have like
lost Owen out the
CPS
window.
show up after we do
No,
this. you know?
Isabel drove
Oh,
it.
Isabel drove, and I said, "Go get the fire." People leave. I don't understand that. So you put out firewood that's cut to firewood length, and then you put it out for the garbage people to come pick up.
Because
That's
maybe
like-
have gotten rid of their wood stove.
Well, that was stupid. I mean, you had
People
free
do.
firewood. So I had the kids go pick that up. But if someone throws out railroad ties or something, those things are like $25 a piece now, even if they're partially rotten. I can
And they're
cut
kind of
them.
nasty to pick up because they
Oh,
always
they're
have
really
that
nasty. Yeah.
bleh.
So I have no
Or
problem
stuff.
with, with doing that and picking.
Yeah, that's
stuff
not
up.
exactly a dumpster though.
I've gotten in the dumpster. Remember the time that the kids got that brand new
Oh, the little
John
the
Deere
tractor?
looking tractor with the
Yeah.
That
batteries?
was from a
Isabel,
dumpster.
remember that
Do you remember that?
That's my childhood
the little
dumpster.
green tractor?
So I dive in this dumpster, and I don't do this all the time. It's not like I have dumpster clothes. I mean, I dive into this dumpster, and I was like, who throws this crap out, right? And I get it charged up and working and everything.
Well, I
and
think we had to buy a charger maybe.
whatever, yeah. And one of my friends comes over, and he goes, "That's my tractor." And I'm like, "Well, what'd you throw it out for?" He's like, "I don't know. It's just the battery was draining and all." Oh, you have a picture? Yeah, look at that. We'll get that in there. Yeah, there's a
that
picture
Isabel
of
on there?
Isabel on the little John Deere. Yeah, I can't believe you still have
yeah.
that.
I used to
Oh
love
my
those.
gosh, you must
she
be
was still
3 years
driving it when
old.
she was like 6.
Yeah, that was her
and
first car.
It was made for like a 2-year-old.
Well,
She
we
still
have a
has it.
neighbor that
She's
has
driving around NAU with that thing.
one of those, and they have like a remote control.
Oh, yeah.
and they drive.
Yeah.
their
We
Well,
used to
kids around.
love that, but it seemed like it never had batteries.
You remember that
charged.
thing?
Well,
Oh, it
Yeah.
never does.
Oh, okay,
and then
yeah.
the tires got worn out. So
Yeah, there were
that
those hard tires.
They would gun it, and they would just spin because there was no traction.
I wound
so-
up throwing it out eventually.
tires
I wonder
were
if
bad.
someone took it out of the dumpster after my
Well, the
dumpster
tires were
Continuous
plastic,
loop.
so
Yeah, I thought I wanted to try to buy tires and upgrade it, but I thought that was even going too far.
yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah,
Our tractor.
there's no problem.
I
with
would
me
ride
doing
in that today if we had it.
You probably would.
I had to go in the dumpster that one time. That something got put in the. It was like an envelope didn't get opened or something, and it was money in there,
oh,
like a money order or something. And somehow we were missing it. I couldn't find it, but everything had gone into the dumpster at one of the buildings. And so I literally climbed into the dumpster.
Yeah, I
going
bet
through
you
the
Wow,
did.
how
trash.
much
I bet.
money was it?
Oh, it was
oh,
probably like hundreds, maybe
don't-
thousands.
oh, wow. Yeah, I'd dive
something
in
like
for that.
that.
I'd dive in for $5.
Yeah, no, it was a money order significant.
Nothing really grosses me out anymore after having kids.
Yeah.
But then I mean, I've worked
Oh,
as
thanks.
I've worked as like a plumber before. I worked with my stepdad where we did drain cleaning.
yeah.
I mean, kudos to people that do that.
Yeah.
I did that for a year or two, and that's that can be. You want to wash your hands. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anytime I see people like all gloving up for everything, I'm like, oh, God, you give me a break. I survived that. Did you get rid of that donation bag you have yet, Olivia?
The one with the water
Yeah.
and the snacks.
Oh,
We
no.
gave away to one
You
of
did?
them.
So, what is the purpose of that? So your school, you go to Flagstaff Christian School.
Yeah, it was like we had like grandparents' day or something, and we just put together like I know some classrooms were like making blankets or stuff, and in mine we just put together like some bags with like snacks and
It had a pair of
water
socks and
stuff
some
like
water.
that.
Okay, but you've had it for like 3 months now, 4 months.
Well, yeah, that might have been in like October.
The intention was to give it to someone who looked needy that, could use some socks.
Okay.
we
and-
gave one away because I brought 2 home.
So Olivia, I mean, she's like making a checklist of trying to figure out who to give this.
Yeah,
Like,
who's
she's
going to be
giving
the
this-
beneficiary of this?
Yeah, serious consideration. Like, I don't know, that person looks perfectly capable of working. She's like,
So they-
I'm just like, just give the bag away already.
I mean, he did.
Yeah.
Well, today I almost gave the second bag away, I told her.
I'm just gonna.
I saw
give it away.
someone, but their sign said they needed money, like cash.
Yeah, I don't
not-
do cash.
So I
don't
didn't want to
do
give
that.
them food and water.
Yeah, but they'd use it. I mean, right?
They said their car broke down. They needed cash.
Well, everybody needs food. I mean,
I
a
don't
bottle
know.
of water. I don't do cash, like on the side of the
So
road.
I didn't give it to them.
Yeah, I can't hand people. I
The
don't know.
guy that we
Well,
did
'cause
give
you
it
don't know what they're
to
gonna spend
was
it
really
on.
excited about it. He goes, "Oh, I like this."
Yeah.
What was
right?
in it? Water and some food.
Snacks and a pair of socks.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Quick break. Back in a minute.
And there was that time that we got all those free tokens.
Oh yeah.
Do we
From the
still
car
have
wash.
those?
I put $1 in and it gave me $20 in tokens.
Car wash is
But
really
then that
stupid.
one's not reliable and it ate a couple of the tokens.
All right. Welcome back. That should take you to Vegas. We've been to Vegas before.
Yeah.
I want to go to Vegas.
I don't want you to go to Vegas.
I don't want to go to
That
Vegas.
is not a We're trying to do a family show. That's not a family city anymore. You know, there's some cool stuff there. But no, you put $1 in the car wash.
Well, this is a while ago. I put $1 in to get the token thing, and then it gave me $20 in tokens.
And she was all like, yeah.
It's like a malfunction.
She's like, oh, I should put it back.
Did
and I was
you
like,
give it
no,
back?
free car
No,
washes.
there's no one around. What was I
Yeah,
supposed
there's-
to do with it?
No, you weren't considering it, though. You were like, oh, I could just, like, leave it. I was like, for someone else to take free
Yeah.
car washes, just take
Well,
it.
today I have tried to get the car washed 5 times, and I have not been successful.
Because the lines or what?
Okay, the first 2 places were closed. And it's not like I was going this morning when it was 9 degrees outside. It was like 37, so I don't know why they were closed. So anyway,
Yeah, but it was cold overnight. They probably closed for the freezing stuff.
well, I know they do, but the next one I went to had a line of 10 cars out the back.
Yeah, because everywhere else
And
is
you guys
closed.
know me, I'm just not going to wait. And I had to pick the kids up, so I was on a time crunch. But anyway, then I went to took him to Taekwondo, and I was like, I'm going to go to the car wash next door. Another 10, 15 cars out. So I said, no, I'm going to go to Sam's Club. So then I went there. There's one in the wash and 1 car. And then I was like, okay, I can wait for like 2 cars in front of me.
I never wait.
Well, but this
I
is
never can
better
wash
than
my car,
10,
though.
right? I mean, it's better than 10.
Yeah.
So I sat there, I was listening to your show. And then I
That's
finally,
good.
I wait for my turn. I pull up. The card reader won't read my card. So then I couldn't get it washed.
It's the collapse of Western civilization.
So I'm
So
seeing
I
a
s-
future where we have to bring out the hose and
So
some
like the
scrub
car
brushes.
is nasty.
Well, I wouldn't wash it now. You've got 2 feet of snow.
Yeah,
That's
and
all
cinders.
just starting to melt.
I waited
It's
till
just not
after
even worth
the
it.
last storm, and I thought,
Yeah.
I'll wait. No, it's so gross. You don't even want
Well,
to
your
touch
car,
it.
the little, she got a little Mini Cooper and a little sports car. Yeah, you should wash that. My
No,
truck.
this is the Tahoe I was trying to wash.
Oh yeah, that's vintage. You want to keep that. That's 03 Tahoe.
It's so
That's
gross.
classic.
I
now.
can't see out the back window.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I just don't. I don't wash it. I don't want to take the time.
Oh yeah.
Owen and I are always throwing so much stuff in there for construction and this and that. So, it's just a mess.
never seen
I got
any
a
of it.
picture of him laying tile. I am a strong advocate of people training their kids to do something and just like apprenticeship type stuff. And I got a picture of Owen, and you do all kinds of stuff too, but I'm going to talk about Owen right now so you two can be all
Okay,
jealous.
then we talk about me.
Then laying tile and getting all that done. So we've been hitting that pretty hard. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You learn how to do
Good.
it. Sticks to you. That thin set,
Yeah.
like to your skin. I was like, wash that off quick. It ain't like regular cement. This stuff will literally
yeah, that
just
was
stick to
pretty
you.
powerful.
Yeah. So
I got a splotch in my clothes once, but I actually got it out pretty easy.
you've been collecting tools and trying to get up with that. And I got a question because we have been out hunting and stuff. And maybe I should ask a question of a firearms expert like our buddy Rob. I accidentally, when I was hunting, I had some for the rabbit hunting, some short round 22 bullets, ammo, right?
Right.
And apparently you,
Where would you logically put your ammo?
and I put it I had it in my pocket of my jeans.
And do you take it out of your
Yeah,
pocket?
I did,
when
but
you,
I obviously forgot one, and she found it in the dryer.
this is twice now. I found
Yeah.
ammunition in the dryer.
Oh yeah, I've done that before too. Stuff goes in the pockets.
So
and
will
it doesn't.
You've
you
had
know
ammo
if
in
it
the dryer?
heats up in the dryer, is it going to explode on me one of these times?
That's the question I'm wondering, and that might be like a MythBusters type thing. Like You know, they do that thing on like Discovery where they shoot out a propane tank to see if it actually blows up.
It doesn't.
Do they trap it in their camper between the axles and try dragging it down a dirt road and see if it'll explode?
That's true. It didn't blow up at that point. I don't know if you all heard that story, but it was, where were we? Apache Lake, which
dirt
is
road.
south of Roosevelt Lake, kind of east of Payson. And there's a dam, and we go down this dirt road, and we have a camper, and it has a propane tank, obviously. And on our way back after an hour of washboard, I just hear ping, 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 ping. I'm like, what the heck is that? It's like, I better stop. And I go around to the camper, and there's a 20-pound.
Yeah.
5 gallon, I like to call it, but that's a whole nother story in Minnesota. But anyway.
Wisconsin.
Okay. Similar. Cheese versus. Okay. Anyway, so it's underneath the two axles, and it got
Like
stuck.
trapped in between.
So the thing rolled off the front of the camper.
The propane tank bounced off.
Went under the camper. Went under one of the axles, so it actually had to roll over the thing.
Yeah.
And then ping, 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 ping
That's what you
underneath between the two axles. And I'm like, so I'm checking, I'm like going back, and I'm like, you know, psst, is it doing that? Is it going to blow up?
Is it gonna blow up?
I'm like, Olivia, climb under there and check that thing.
No, didn't you make Owen do that?
No,
Yeah, that'd be
I
a
made
neat
Owen.
job.
I got a shovel.
got a shovel
I
out.
made him
Luckily,
shovel.
we had a
I had to
shovel.
shovel out to pry out the.
Hardwood.
Isabel and I just kind of looked at each
they
other
didn't get
and
out.
started walking down the road
Yeah.
away, didn't we?
So anyway,
Did we knock it out?
Yeah, we were.
dug
just
the
gonna
thing
blow.
out, and it was dented, and of course not using it anymore. I think I still have it, but we don't use it. We need to dispose of that somewhere. And I talked to a guy who owns an RV shop, and he's like, I've never seen that happen.
Yeah,
I was
never.
like, well, I guess I'm
you
thinking
go.
I'm thinking a lot of people don't take their campers anywhere very rough.
Okay, so in order to remedy this problem, what does Jeff do? Now it's bolted in there and like impossible to get up. So
Yeah.
when it needs to be filled, forget it.
Where was that?
It's
We tried
like
to
a
fill it.
30-minute ordeal to unratchet this whole thing.
Yeah, I
Contraption.
drilled through, not through the tank,
No, through
but
the
through
bottom.
the little
part.
bottom flange, and put a bolt through it because I was like, I'm just paranoid that's going to come off.
So then when we go to fill it, well then, I didn't bring the right tool. I can't get it off, and then they won't do it.
Where did we try to fill that?
Iowa.
Yeah, it was in Iowa, and I pull up, and the guy's like, I can't fill it on the camper. He's like, I know a guy who does it in Flagstaff for me, or wherever. They'll fill it up.
They want
but
you to take it off.
They wanted me to take it off, and I couldn't get it off. And then the sirens started blaring. I was like,
yeah,
the,
Remember that?
the lunch,
siren.
the lunch thing.
no, I thought we were about to have a nuclear war.
was that?
It was so weird.
The siren starts, woo,
Yeah.
and I was like, holy crap, it's clear out. So I'm thinking, like, where's the tornado? Or, are the missiles coming in? Do we have to duck and cover here? You know what I mean? And the guy's like, yeah, that's the lunch. That's the lunch. The town does the lunch whistle at noon. I was like, you're going to
Which must be so annoying.
I know, it's like, you're going to
every
freak
noon?
people out. I was looking for a bunker, a shelter or something. So, yeah. Anyway, where were we going with that?
Propane.
No.
Something with the propane.
I don't
tank.
even remember now. Anyway, I got it bolted on, so we're all good there. All right, I think that's about it. What are we calling this thing?
I don't
The
know. This was
Olivia
your
Oravits
idea.
Show,
The
obviously.
Oravits Hour, not quite an hour. The Oravits Family Time. What do you think? Any
No.
votes? No. We'll have a name for
Yeah,
it next time.
that's so
It's
unoriginal.
lame. Okay. Let
I
me
don't
know.
know.
You don't know. Okay.
We didn't ask me until right now. I have
Well,
any
I mean, we
time.
could just take our topics from the first show. Propane, hats.
Yeah, I need to know what we're
Santa.
gonna call
Have
it.
to-
Yeah.
yeah, Santa.
Wreaths.
And
Oh, back to the
wreaths.
original question. Though. That's where I was going with this whole thing. Is
Dump.
the bullets in the dryer?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that because it went through the washer first, that it probably got wet, so when the charge won't go, the gunpowder's done.
Yes, well, but
I
if
just think
get
it's a waste of
holes
good
in my
ammo.
clothes-
Yeah, but I'm starting to
going to
wonder
be
about
very
the heat, the dry cycle on the dryer. I will be more careful going forward.
All right.
I'll do a better job. All right, we'll come up with a name. Till next week.
All right.
Yeah, and don't forget your hats. I think it looks good. Oh my god, it looks like a cheese head. It looks
Take
like
your
I'm from.
headset off and put it on.
It looks like I'm from. Okay, I'll do that before we. Oh, okay.
Yes,
before we
because
go?
everybody is dying to see this.
Oh man. Okay, let's get this hat on here. Maybe. Hang on a second.
I don't get it.
I like that. That
You
looks
gotta
good.
both do the snap.
I don't think it'll fit around my fat neck. Look at that.
Yes, it fits.
Thanks,
It's
Dad.
like the old football helmets.
Yeah, this is what they considered old padded
Yeah.
helmets. You know, just put that on and run into somebody
Yeah.
else. All right. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate the hat.